around the time of the Olympics, I think that there was a big change for Sydney. Because at the time, Darling Harbour, I think there was a couple of years there where Darling Harbour was going through a real lull and people weren't going out to Darling Harbour. And when the announcement that Sydney got the Olympics came through, we were at the Allawa Hotel. It was like a 4 o'clock gig in the morning, I remember doing it, and they booked us, and it was like, and the winner is Sydney. And we were all there, the good old Allawa went nuts, you know. And I remember, whenever that was, 96 or something, but we knew that we didn't know it would change so much, but all of a sudden everything became a bit more boutique. Everyone was trying to be a bit more sophisticated, so a lot of the old pubs were starting to change, you know, like do refurbs and stuff, and as good as it was, it lost a little bit of its you know, the character of what the pubs used to have. But back at that time then, in the 2000s, just before the Olympics, you had places like Cargo Bar, Home Bar, and it just kind of changed people's perception of entertainment. So they would now go out and listen to a DJ on a Friday night or a Saturday night or even a Sunday. Some of the Sunday venues would stop running. There was a generation that started to get a little bit older. When we first started in the 90s, we were playing to 23-year-olds, up to 40-year-olds, up to 50-year-olds who might hang out the Woolloomooloo. Put 7 or 8 years on that, they're now 30 to 55-year-olds. People have moved away. A lot of people having kids, not going out like they used to. I mean, that was the main thing, I suppose. And the whole structure of Sydney changed because we had so many people that were going to be coming into Sydney. But out of that as well, I mean, some great venues opened up. But for us to transition around the late 90s was, I don't know whether it was just a sixth sense that things were going to change, but we were always destined, I think, to go corporate at some stage. It was going to happen because of the repertoire, probably more so. And then in the 90s, in the late 90s and 2000s for the Olympics, we ended up doing, I think, we did the 100-day countdown. We did a lot of work for SOCOG. And in that space of the Olympics, I think we did 10 gigs in a row. And then, you know, one after the other, all one particular gig for Coke or for whoever. And the very last night at the Olympics, we played at Home Bar. It was chock-a-block full, and it was all the athletes, the Olympic athletes had come back. So we were standing on stage, the place had like 800 people there, all the Olympic athletes. To one stage, I'm pretty sure I had the gold medal from the British rowing team, and someone had brought it up to the stage, and I'm wearing it for about 3 songs, and I'm like, I'm wearing a gold medal, how cool is this? And then as I'm handing it back, I'm going, we're gonna stop. This has to get back to that guy. I'll make sure this guy gets it, you know, because I would have felt pretty crap if a gold medal went missing.